It's John and Rachel. It's Saturday, so we're doing a YaJagoff Podcast. This is behind the scenes. And then Johnny and Jonica, go edit it all up and make it sound really good and put it up onto our podcast feed.
And they make us sound thin and tall.
That's right.
And young.
Yes. They make me sound like I have dark hair. All right, and a lot of it. All right, so we're at Millie's in Wexford. If you're watching the Facebook Live here or YouTube, make sure you come up to Millie's at the Pine Plaza.
The Shops at Pine.
At Pine.
In Wexford.
Right.
All day today, 12 to 9. If you show the flyer that we're handing out or that you can see on our Facebook page, you get 20% that goes to us just for eating ice cream. So if you're planning on coming, you're helping us out. So thank you.
All right. So, we always start with a musician. So we have Luke here, Luke and Anthony. So tell us a little bit, because people are going to see you sing a song right now as they go kind of get their coffee, get their cheese sandwich, whatever. Tell them a little bit about your band. We're going to interview you later, but just tell them a little bit about your band. Yeah. Luke Welts.
Luke Welts. Hi, everybody. I'm Luke Welts. I'm accompanied today by my guitarist, Anthony Farine. We have a band called Welts. We've been together. It will be 3 years in August. We are a indie, folk rock, barn rock, alternative kind of group. We just had our first release last month. It's called Mr. Hollywood. You can hear some songs off that record acoustic today. And this is just really a really good experience for us because we stay in the small town of Latrobe. So it's nice to come out here and actually get a taste of something else a little different.
And you went through tunnels and bridges,
right,
and you did a lot to get here.
We did.
You really did.
We had some interesting talks. We laughed on the way.
Okay, well, that's all that matters. Yeah,
He's been through a lot of adventures with me.
There you go. Well, so what song are you guys going to sing to open us up here?
We're going to start with Blue Paint. It's the first song I ever wrote. When I started the band, I had all the songs ready to go and the material ready to go. So this is the first song I wrote, brought to the band. Now it's on our record. So
sounds good.
We're ready.
Let's have at it. Anthony, hit it.
Hit me, baby.
That was aggressive.
Here we go again, staring at the window. I'm waiting for the world change inside, just like you, oh, just like you. Ooh, I've got to go. No time to be wasted. Pour myself a drink, something strong that burns inside, just like you, oh, just like you. Everybody wants you, babe, but you ain't free. Oh, there's no hesitation. Oh, this life, yeah, is your creation. Let's paint it blue. Let's paint it blue. Say, yeah, let's paint it blue. Blue, oh, blue. Let's paint it blue. Now, usually there'd be a piano solo right here, but we're just going to jam through it. Hey. Staring at the window, I'm waiting for the world change inside, just like you, yeah, just like you. Whoa, everybody wants you, babe. You ain't free, no, no, no. There's no hesitation. Oh, this life is your creation. Let's paint it blue. Let's paint it blue.
I feel like I was on
Man,
stage
I feel like I
with you.
should be at a beach
I
or
gotta
something
get
like
in that
that.
mode. I use
I
a lot of
know,
hand
we-
motions and
Oh,
Italian, so
I like
I was
it.
just
I
going to
like
say
it.
he's Italian. I could feel it.
Yeah. All right,
Where
well, you
can
guys
everybody
gonna be
find you and
back?
follow you?
Spotify. We have our stuff on Facebook. We have a website, welts.bandzoogle.com. Long URL, but we're working on shortening that up a little bit.
Okay.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We have a show tonight. We're playing live at Rodney's Corner in Acme from 9 to midnight. And we're doing a couple other places. We got the Iron Rock Tap House in Greensburg. We're playing a lot of shows this summer, a lot of Saturday night, Friday night shows. So.
All right, we're bringing you
Dude,
back on to talk to you
We're gonna
guys later.
talk,
Thanks.
and Anthony gets the speaking part next time.
He should.
At the
He
end.
should.
He's not just the ba-dum-bum guy.
Right.
That's my
All right,
boy.
so once again, we are live at
Boy.
Millie's
All right.
in Wexford. And you can come up here and you're going to vote on your ice cream because Mary Hours, Ron Smiley, and Felicia Woody are here contesting each other. So far, they have an arm wrestle. I don't
listen.
think anybody's cheated at this point.
I've known Ron Smiley for a lot of years, and I picked his team as my captain. He's failing me. Felicia is in the lead by a ton.
So where is Nicole?
Nicole?
All right,
Come
come on up, Nicole.
I thought you were bringing us ice cream, and we were going to taste your stuff. She said crap.
That's
oh
right.
my
Here,
God.
you come on in here. Come on in here. We're up. That's all right. We're live on Facebook.
So we are going to start the podcast. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you know nearly 50 million Americans don't think to call 811 before they dig? This leads to an underground utility line being damaged every 6 minutes. And these damages are the most common cause of gas incidents.
Your friends at Peoples Natural Gas remind us to call 811 before you dig. Visit peoples-gas.com for information on safe spring and summer digging projects.
And now we start the YaJagoff Podcast from
Millie's Ice Cream in Wexford.
So listen, we always talk about what was on the blog. We do everything that has to do with parkers and driving mishaps because John has a lot of road rage. He's like a lot of other 412 Yinzers who get on the road and they complain.
Yeah.
What did you talk about this week?
This
Peter
week,
Parker's from Virginia?
by the way, from Virginia. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast now that you're on it, right? And listen to us on Q92.9. But Virginia, Sean's rambling. Sean actually sent us an email saying that he is finally catching up on all of the podcasts.
Yes.
Which shows you how bored Sean is at home.
Yes, he's a bored guy.
That he's listening to the podcast this frequently. And anyways, so he sent us also a picture of a Peter Parker's pick. And, you just have to go see it because the car was parked perfectly, which means the bad parking job was deliberate.
And also you talked about, is the doggy in the window a jagoff or not?
Right, because...
Yes, the answer was yes.
Yes, the answer was resounding yes. I was at Chick-fil-A behind a car, and the dog was leaning its head out the window as the driver was ordering, and it looked like the Chick-fil-A person really wasn't into the dog. So it's like, okay, control your dog. And so it was Jagoff or not, and it was Jagoff.
I'm so lucky that John talked long enough because I got to try the ice cream that Nicole brought up. Also, we jagged around with Frizzy and the Carnegie Libraries of Pittsburgh. Great opportunity to get your summer reading on. They're talking about the importance of reading, especially at the youth level, and the importance of diversity and inclusion in all of the local authors who have great books around. And then last but not least, my journey to New Jersey. I hate driving in New Jersey, but let me tell you, there was a U-Haul with no one in it. My daughter was on it, took the picture, and it was literally parked at a roundabout, couldn't get around it. True story. So those are all the Jags. And that was brought to you by Rorick Honda, because if you go to rorickhonda.com for all of your vehicle needs, their service department, bar none, on West Liberty Avenue, that's where the Rorick Advantage you can get taken care of.
Go see Mike. Say, hey, Mike, what's
We
up?
love
I need
him.
my car fixed.
Nicole,
Jagoff.
what are we eating?
You are eating the Rocky Ride gelato.
Oh
course
my
we
God,
are.
it's healthy, she said.
I mean, it's dairy-free, gluten-free, and
You said
vegan.
healthy. You
Yeah,
said healthy.
we'll go with healthy.
I'm just kidding.
Sure.
I feel like gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan is healthy.
Everything is good in moderation.
Okay.
So
you've heard and seen Nicole before. She's been with us. We love Millie's. It's such a Pittsburgh staple. We do this thing about like what ice cream's your favorite. Millie's tends to win hands down. So many different locations, but we technically come to the Wexford location because we've worked with you before. It's a great little area in the Wexford, plaza. So tell us what's new here and what's up with the flavors.
yeah. So this is one of our newest flavors. It's Rocky Ride. It is a charity flavor for Bike Pittsburgh. It is a chocolate base, but obviously dairy-free, and it has gluten-free marshmallow fluff in it, gluten-free pretzels, and chocolate chips. So you're getting all the goodness all at once. And today we're actually doing the double cookie flavor for your team. And as we talked about yesterday, it's like a cookies and cream and cookie dough had a baby.
Yes.
And then it's just happiness because who doesn't love a baby?
Right.
But who doesn't love a cookie?
With chocolate.
Yes, all the good
Go
stuff.
on. Right, John?
So it's vanilla base, cookie dough, and Hydrox cookies in it.
Do you lay in bed at night just dreaming up weird ice cream flavors? Is that what happens here?
There are smarter people than me doing
Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
But what we love about Millie's, for people who don't know, it is a corporation, but there
Yes.
are so many around the Pittsburgh area, right?
There is. We are actually in the process of opening our 12th store. Chad Townsend is working really hard on that along with his wife Lauren out of the corporate locations. So coming soon, you'll see one in Murraysville and hint, one in North Park.
North Park. That
Wait.
is the coolest one, right?
Does that mean I wouldn't come to this one anymore?
It means you can go to both.
Okay.
But
And
if
just
you
feel-
go
Just
to
on your way.
right, but if you go to North Park, you can like walk a lap, eat an ice cream, and then walk another
That's
lap
really
and feel
smart.
way less bad
And get
about
your
eating
healthy
the ice cream.
gelato.
Exactly.
Right.
I love it.
Ice
Nicole,
cream and a workout.
what is it about Millie's that sets a, it's so Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh people embrace themselves with Pittsburgh things. You were so quick to say yes when we said, hey, we have this team going away to the Czech Republic. Can you help us out? You picked 3 of your kind of best flavors, right? Like you can't go wrong with s'mores, cookie dough, and cookies and cream.
Right.
And you were like, we will let the team captains decide and duke it out. We are at almost $2,000 in proceeds of people like voting for this, all because of these team captains. So thank you to Millie's for making that happen.
Whichever team wins today, they can
Yeah.
take home a pint of the flavor that wins.
I love that.
Let's just up the ante a
Let's
little
up
bit
it.
more.
Let's
I
up
like
it.
it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so where can everybody find you, follow you, all that good stuff so they can know more about Millie's, specifically this one?
Sure. MilliesHomemade.com, where you can place an online order for pickup or delivery, or you can hit us up on our new Instagram at Millie's Wexford.
They have amazing Sunday boxes that are for birthday parties, events, anything. I've picked them up a couple times. Question of the day?
I've been there. What is the question of the day?
Question of the day. What is the best scoop you've gotten in a while?
The best, like ice cream scoop or like news
The
scoop?
news, the dish, the
Ooh.
tea.
The deets.
Oh, quite honestly, and I'm not a huge fan, but like Taylor Swift has moved on already, and that's just a little sus.
John loves celebrity sleaze, so that was
Yeah,
perfect.
we'll go
He
with
talks about it on
celebrity
Q92.9 regularly, so that's awesome. Nicole, thank you as always. We appreciate you being with
Thanks
us.
for
Yeah,
hosting
enjoy
us.
your
We
day
appreciate
here.
it.
We can't
Thank
wait.
you.
Hope you love
Yeah.
the rocky ride.
Oh, we will.
Oh, yeah.
We are.
Oh, it's
All
really
right,
good.
Felicia, come on up. Bring your ice cream.
So, coming up here to the ice cream table is Felicia Woody, just can this part, meteorologist from KDK TV, because the next 3 guests all get that same tag. So, Felicia, we hung out with you for, was it first night, I think? And we
And
saw
Picklesburg.
Joan Jett.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, and so is this your first trip to a Millie's or just first trip to Millie's Wexford?
First trip to Millie's Wexford.
Okay.
But I have been to Millie's plenty of times, especially the cranberry one.
Ah.
When they're open, especially in the summertime, I am a milkshake queen,
Okay.
and this is a proper milkshake.
Why is it proper?
Because sometimes they're just too watery.
Yes.
Or they're way too thick, or it's just not
just
done.
right.
Like, it's the perfect amount of ice cream, perfect amount of milk, and homemade whipped cream. Literally a proper milkshake.
Did Felicia just get like a gig with Millie's and we didn't know it? Like she just gave the perfect explanation.
Right. You can find out more at FeliciaLikesMilkshakes.com.
No, listen.
Sponsored by Millie's.
Right. We enjoyed working with you. We had the privilege of working with you at, like we said, at Picklesburg. One of my favorite memories was at Picklesburg when they were drinking pickle juice, if you remember.
Yes.
We had to decide who the winner was. Do you remember this? And they
Yes.
slammed it down and the
Yep.
one guy they had too much pickle juice. We were
Yep.
so nervous.
Yeah.
We were just throwing names out because we didn't know what to say.
I remember I was filming it on my phone, like just for myself to have.
Yes.
But then little did I know that it was that close, and people were like, "Wait, we need to actually
Right.
look at this a little bit more specifically." So everyone was just like huddled around my phone, and I was just like,
Yes.
I'm like holding my phone like I was like,
Thank God she had the footage. And we don't know if we made the right decision, and everybody was mad at us, but it worked out.
We all
anyway.
got limousines out of there. We all hopped in a car like Mario Lemieux, just scooted out of there in a black limo.
well, then like the storm started coming down, and it
Right.
just got super wet.
Right.
We forecasted storms, so it's like we just didn't want it during that time frame. But we squeezed in the competition, and the guy who it sounded like they didn't want him to win because he always wins those kind of competitions. But it's like, he drank it the fastest. So
Sorry
that's
for you.
the rule.
Yeah, I love it. I love that you were like that. Felicia is the newest person here, right?
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit about, what brought you to Pittsburgh. Were there certain things like when you looked at it like, oh, I could get a job there, but did you look around to see who was here, what was here as far as lifestyle?
Yeah, so my story is a little different. So I actually got my first broadcast job in Wheeling, West Virginia. And my husband, who is sitting right over there enjoying his ice cream, the brownie batter actually, he was working at Pittsburgh at PPG at the time. And so he was commuting from Wheeling to Pittsburgh. And so I would always meet up with him up here. I don't have any affiliation to Pittsburgh, but I fell in love with the city very easily. I love the sports teams. Even though they didn't win at the time.
Right.
They're trying to.
We're getting there.
But I actually am a Pitt fan because my sister-in-law went to Pitt, so I always went to Pitt games. And so I just fell in love with the city. And I just waited until I got my opportunity, and that's how we are here in Pittsburgh. And he's from Lancaster, so we have all the more reason to stay in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
That is such a
How
true
about
story.
that? All right.
She says it right, Lancaster.
Yeah, she
Yep,
said it, yeah.
Lancaster.
What was the smallest TV station that you worked in other than college, like right out of college? And what were like, at those stations, we always picture you have a million duties to do. You're running around, you're sending out mail, you're whatever. What was the smallest station you started at?
Wheeling was my smallest
Oh, okay.
one. Yeah, I started there, and I felt like I literally did everything. I was a reporter, I was a cameraman, I was an editor, I was a meteorologist, I was an anchor at one point because my anchor was puking 5 minutes before before the show started, and so there was no reporter, and I had to hop in the chair. Never anchored before in my life.
No.
So I've literally done the whole rap sheet when it comes to news, and I was not getting paid a lot, but you put in the time and the effort, and guess what? I'm here.
Yeah.
So I don't
We're so
regret a
glad.
thing.
Yeah.
And
That is cool.
now that you are here and you're living in Pittsburgh, you've had a couple seasons under your belt. Have you sort of established a tradition or something that you love about Pittsburgh that you could now talk about?
Oh man, I'm trying to think in terms of traditions. I mean, for me, and this is perfect, but I'm a big foodie. So
Okay.
I love going to different restaurants.
Okay.
Like all sorts of different types of restaurants. And that's what me and my husband do is all right, what can we try next? What haven't we tried next? What do we want to do?
Sure.
All around town.
Right.
So I guess that's kind of our tradition because we both just love food.
And who knew we would be a foodie town? So
Yeah,
that's
right,
pretty
right.
crazy because if you would have been here 20 years ago, you couldn't have done all that.
I know. A lot of these newer restaurants are coming into play, and they are delicious.
No question.
And as a lifestyle reporter too at KDKA, I've gone to these restaurants, and I've been able to, sample some of the food.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I'll take that. Yeah.
I might have to spend some more money here.
There you go. I love it.
No, if you took us to Wheeling, what would be the foodie place you would take us to in Wheeling?
Okay. Hands down, the best barbecue I've ever had in my whole life. It's from this little shack over by Ogilvy Park.
Yes.
Called Hangover Barbecue.
Yeah.
It's only open 4 days of the week.
always knows.
Yep, 4 days of the week. They go until they run out of stuff, which is usually 1 or 2 hours in, at 10 or 11 in the morning. That's how good it is.
Wow.
And it's their apple butter barbecue sauce. Hands down, I miss that place like crazy. I would make special trips just to go get that barbecue.
Well, I
Barbecue's a
remember
big
during
deal.
the Penguins when they were in the playoffs that there was whatever team we were playing used to go to eat there. And the owner would not serve because we were in round 3 or round 4. There was a
wow.
high-end, playoff game, and he would not serve them. And he had a kind of joke about it, you know what I mean? But he refused to serve them because he didn't want to serve them because they were playing against the Penguins. But yeah, it was so. I know people go there from
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's Wheeling is a little bit of a food mecca. It's odd. And also, there's little snow cone business, and I know you wouldn't think of it, but snow cones.
How about that?
And it's like the best.
Just go to Gus and Yaya's.
I
We
know,
don't
it's
need
like-
snow cones.
It's like 50 different kinds of snow cones that you can like mix ice cream in it. And,
Okay.
And it's like $3 for this giant thing.
There you go.
See,
You'll take
now
a little bus
that's
tour
the
with
new.
Felicia.
That's the other new website. Felicia eats snow cones and
Yes.
wheeling.com.
Like
So-
I said, I'm a foodie.
You are. You've just proven it, and we appreciate it. So, Felicia, we're going to bring you back to do a little like trivia with your friends. But before we do that, a sincere thank you because you have been the team captain for what flavor of ice cream for the last couple weeks?
Cookies and cream. The OG, number
Listen.
one. Nobody can go wrong with it.
Listen, the funny part is that was my question to you guys. The question of the day is different for them. It's how can you guys win? And she's like, it's the OG. That's why we're winning. Like that's how it's
Do you have
happening.
any smack you want to talk on Ron and
Ron
Mary?
is not
Well,
even close to winning. So.
Okay, that's because, in my opinion, s'mores, you leave it
Oh, okay.
as an OG. Like
got it.
s'mores as is. Anytime you reiterate something into it, you're messing with the original of how it's supposed to taste.
Understood.
So it's like s'mores should
Alright.
be s'mores, not something made out of like s'more stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Felicia-
So that's my smack talk.
I
right
love
there.
and it's very kind. You have very kind smack talk. Where can everybody find you and follow you?
So I'm at WX Felicia, so short for weather. And I'm on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram.
You're everywhere.
I am, and I like to make a fool of myself sometimes.
I think
Nice.
you do great.
I think
I
you
do.
guys.
I enjoy
yeah.
it.
You guys are all super at being organic,
Authentic, yeah.
authentic.
All the icks.
Yeah, because that's who we are. Like, I think it's harder to be someone else.
Agreed.
So I'm like, yeah, this is how I talk. This is how I am. Yeah, I tell the weather, and I like ice cream.
You're awesome, Felicia. All right, we're gonna bring Mary up, but then you're coming back to do a little trivia.
All righty, I'm
All
looking
right,
Thank you
forward
so
to it.
much. We
All
appreciate
right,
it.
So
And so if you're still, following along, we are keeping the contest going. And Felicia is the team captain of a couple of the boys who are going over to the Czech Republic. So all you do is make a $10 donation online. You can go to the YaJagoff website page and find it. And if you want to vote for that being the unofficial flavor of Team USA, you can pick Felicia. Or you could pick Miss Mary Hours, who's coming up next. You can bring your kids if you want.
Pick me, choose me, love me.
Mary, maybe you couldn't hear Felicia.
Do you want to
but
come over?
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
maybe you couldn't hear Felicia, but she really talked some smack on you. Like it was
You know,
bad.
I
It was
used
real bad.
I learned to block out the haters. So,
So welcome to the YaJagoff Podcast.
You want to
We've-
come over? Come on, baby.
We've done some Mancini's twisting. As a
wanna
matter of
smell my
fact, that's your daughter who was
my
your
daughter,
assistant in the Mancini's twisting as
Do you
well,
want the
right?
microphone too? Go ahead. Grab the microphone.
She helped you bake the bread at Mancini's.
Do you want to say? You want to wave to the?
Say hey.
Hey everyone, what's up?
I love the hats, Mama and Minnie.
Oh,
That is the
yes.
cutest thing I've ever seen.
I know. It's totally a mom day.
So, Mary, we've had you on the podcast a couple times
Yeah.
too. So, I was thinking about what can I talk to you about? Because there's so many things to talk to you about. But what can we talk to you about? You were so gracious to do our podcast at the mall at Robinson because every year we do the Black Friday shopping, and you met the ladies
Yes,
and you
that
did a
was so
TikTok. So
fun.
much fun. But we saw you whenever we were doing karaoke in Market Square, and you came up and wowed everybody. And now you're singing the national anthem like everywhere. Like, where did that come from? You've always been a performer.
I've always been a performer. Did you hear her? She said, "Oh, what?"
What?
She's a little performer now too.
She is a performer.
Do you want to
That's
sing a
for sure.
song for everybody?
Cuckoo, take, take, take,
No, don't be a goober butt. Okay, no more. Listen.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? Okay, keep going, girl.
She can sing. You can just answer while she's doing her
She's
thing.
just like me. It's hilarious. So growing up, I
Little star, how I wonder
Take it away, girl.
what you are.
above the world so high,
like
a diamond in the sky. You should see my husband's face right now. He's like, oh god.
There she goes,
What
Mary
is
Jr.
happening?
That
Yes.
was beautiful.
Do you want me to let me tell them how I got into singing?
Oh.
Give her a microphone and she's done.
I understand.
So I just kind of like growing up, I just always sang like this.
Yes.
Like this. And then I just got into musicals
Baby
and I always
shark,
got into
doo.
chorus and things like that. And then I love her.
Do you sing that to your brother?
Yes. Give a 4-year-old a microphone and this is what
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
Mommy
So then I started singing the
shark,
national anthem in high school.
Daddy shark,
And any event I could. And it was just like, give me the mic, let me sing.
And that song is one of the hardest songs to
You know,
sing.
it's my favorite song to sing.
Really?
I will sing it. Vivi, what's Mommy's favorite song to sing? Oh, say can.
Can you see
Look at her.
by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Wow.
And
Wow.
the twilight lost
Gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
bright stars through the
perilous
perilous
fight,
fight.
o'er
What's
the-
so rare but so
He's cracking up. Sing And the Rocket's Red Glare. Do that part. Ready?
Rocky
We're still learning the words a little
Yay.
bit.
I feel like we should have been standing.
Hey, why don't you
Yes,
go over?
I
You
know.
want to go
You're
grab
moving
some
our
ice
hats
cream
and
and
all
come
that
over
good
and
stuff.
eat it? Go grab some more ice cream. Go ahead.
So, Mary,
love her.
take us from, we talked a little bit about this on the holiday shopping podcast, but take us from music, dancing, and weather. How do those two connect? How did they connect for you?
Music, dancing, and weather. How did they connect?
Like-
Well, I will say during the pandemic, I had Wally, and it actually started off whenever she was younger, because I was living in Katanning at the time, and I started working from home, and it was just like we were locked up in the house.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think my first one was on TikTok. It was Gimme That Quarantine, QUARANT, and it was like a cheerleading move.
Yep.
So I was doing it, and I
you
was
were
like-
a cheerleader.
and I was a cheerleader,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I was a gymnast too, all that. But I remember she was loving it, and I was dancing, and she was 2, and she was just like, I'm like, ooh, maybe this can be something. So then I started doing reading books to kids or just to my Facebook, because it was just nobody could really get out and do
Yeah.
anything. So I started doing that, started posting those on Instagram, and then I started doing little experiments with her at home. And then we were we made windmills, we made rainbows, all kinds of little things just in my backyard. And then I started posting that, and I'm like, this could be something. So then I'm just, sitting in my car, and I feel like I should do a play on words with Mary breaks down your hours. And I just sit in the car and just make up these jingles. And then I'm like, let me do something on Wednesdays, because why not? And then
Why not?
boom.
Yeah.
And then I just started following all the trends on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Oh, that 21 can dance like that. I can too.
Accept the challenge.
This mama can still move.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just became something really fun.
But it's so relatable to the public.
She
And
loves
look,
it.
Your kids, I was just
Oh.
going to say, and the kids love it too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Don't you love dancing? What do you want? Orange ice cream? Oh, the orange
Oh, she wants the
microphone.
orange mic,
Can we
yeah.
switch?
Yeah, you can do
Okay,
whatever.
here.
I think so. Johnny,
It's
can
your
we
time.
switch? Does that mess up your audio? You're good? All
I
right.
told her, yeah. Johnny's like, okay.
Yeah.
How's this?
So
Johnny's like,
you are a team captain for us because, as John and I said, we absolutely love you folks at KDK. You're all just so gracious and so
Yeah.
willing to do things. It's the hometown station, right?
Yeah, it
So
is.
it's been a fun time. As we know, Felicia is in the lead, but you are getting quite the donations. In fact, I have to tell you, Mary donated. I think
I
that was
did.
so amazing. What's
so
your
that's
name?
either doing really good things or cheating, right? It's
No way.
a fine
No
line.
way.
It's a fine line. But supporting your own team that's great.
Well, here's
right?
what's cool with the Czech Republic. I've been there.
Oh, okay.
I went to Prague.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. It's literally a fairy tale land. A fairy tale land. It's beautiful. It's castles, bears and moats.
My gosh, that sounds
Oh, my
nothing like
gosh.
Rachel's recollection.
Prague? I love Prague.
Oh, Prague
I
was
love Czech Republic. I love Prague.
Wait, and there was a 5-story nightclub there.
Oh, wow.
Huge.
Wow.
The bridges were beautiful. I mean, it was. That's what it was.
That's John's nightclub
they
impression.
Had a floor name for everything.
That is
Country
awesome.
Floor, rock floor, R&B
Whoa.
floor. Literally, it was.
That's awesome. So we want to thank you, obviously, but we're going to keep the competition going. And the question of the day is basically, why should your flavor of cookie dough win?
Who doesn't like cookies?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like cookies? Honestly, I like ice cream. I do, but I would rather just eat. My
You're a
husband's
cookie
gonna be
dough
like,
person.
she picks out all of the cookie dough out of all of her ice cream, and that's what
Are
I
you
just eat.
serious? That's so funny.
And then I
'cause
give
we
him
just-
the ice cream.
Always good.
So
How
I
about
just
that?
straight up, I just literally will eat all the cookie dough out and dig for it.
I love
with
that.
anything,
I love that.
and I love it. cookie
Okay.
doughs. It's just
There you go.
It's just the winner. That's
Mary,
it.
in TikTok, people can do like side by side. They can match one with you, right?
Yes. Are you
So
gonna do
can
one?
we? No. Oh God, no! Trust me, I'll
Yes,
break.
he
He
is.
said, "Oh God, no."
You know what? You know what we should do is if you donate to Mary's team, we'll find your name. We'll raffle off somebody who you'll do a side by side TikTok with. Would that be?
Yes.
Would that be cool?
She's
Heck
always
yeah.
game. I love
Yeah.
her.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you
All right.
donate to Mary's team, we'll put the link in the comments, and that's throughout the rest of the week. Somebody will win a chance to do a side by side TikTok
Vivi.
with Mary.
If you vote, I'll make it even better. We'll meet up and go and do something. Maybe
Whoa.
here, maybe
my
here,
God.
and do a TikTok
Mary, you're
together.
amazing.
the heat is on, Ron.
The heat is on. All right.
Da-na-na.
Where does everybody find you and follow you? Because we're bringing you back in
Yeah.
5 minutes to do a little.
So, it's a microphone. Keep that on. That's not yours to play with. So, you can find me on Instagram, Mary Hours, OURS. You can
Easy.
find me on TikTok. It's at I'm Mary. But if you just type in Mary Hours, again, you'll find me there. And then Meteorologist Mary Hours on Facebook. And then Mary Hours WX on Twitter.
She's the best. All right, we're bringing her back.
YouTube, too. I have a lot of singing videos there.
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
See
Starting
that?
to post there,
And
too.
catch her at Pirate Games because they're amazing.
Yeah.
We're bringing them all back as soon as Ron comes back over. So we'll start the competition pretty
Yeah,
soon, right?
there you go.
All
All right.
Should we bring the boys in and then we'll get Ron?
Where's Ron?
He's right there, back there.
Hey, Ron, you want to come up and I'll go
Okay.
get him.
Then we'll wait a minute.
All right.
That's
So
fine.
we're. All right. So.
So we're waiting on Ron Smiley,
There's Ron
who is
Smiley
not
right
in
there.
the lead at all.
No,
so
he hates being last, too.
he is not. Yes,
turn.
he is a competitive guy.
Ron's turn.
You're fine, Ron.
What kind of scoop can you give us on
on
Ron?
in,
Oh,
Ron.
never mind.
I know, right?
Right. Ron,
Hi, Ron Smiley.
the two ladies have talked smack on you.
I mean,
They have
I
talked
even
so
did,
much
Ron,
smack on you.
because
You guys
listen,
can grab those microphones. So, Ron, you came with an assistant today. Introduce us to your assistant who's on camera with you.
You're right. Yeah, this is Chloe. This is my youngest.
Hi, Chloe. I feel like
Chloe.
we've watched Chloe grow up. I just
Yeah.
have to tell you. How are you?
Good.
Good. How is school?
Good.
Good. Are you a singer, dancer? Do you play sports?
I play soccer.
You do. Do you love it?
I like it.
You like is fine. We're not at the love stage yet.
And what,
Totally understand.
what are the positions? What position are you in soccer?
I play goalie
No!
and back.
Yeah. the-
Goalie seems like the
Wow.
craziest position because the nets are so
That's awesome.
big.
But you are the younger sister. I know in my family, like my younger son had to be the goalie because the older said you have to do it. You know,
right,
that's the
right.
way it works, right?
Yeah, she's always taken, and I guess when I played sports, I was too, to kind of the defensive end.
Okay.
So she really kind of enjoys that. So,
Okay.
you know, it's great when she scores or something like that. But normally, I think she's happy with just making sure the
Which is
other
great.
team
She's
doesn't.
doing something.
Oh,
too,
yes.
right?
Oh, my gosh,
We
yes.
talk so much about the importance of we know parents can get crazy over sports, but the good news is when kids are active, that makes me so happy. They're not
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
home gaming.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best
Yep.
part. So, speaking of gaming, Ron, we've had you on so many times that I'm
Okay.
like, we can't talk about PTL. We talk about PTL all the time. We can't talk about the weather because we've had you talk about the
Right,
weather.
Right.
We are going to talk about your
Uh-oh.
competitive nature.
Okay.
And this is hysterical to me because we do a game show with you every year over Valentine's Day, and this year was Wheel of Yinzer.
Yinzer.
And your picture of every picture we have is right by the wheel, and somehow your head got stuck on it, or we didn't, it was rickety and it didn't go all the way
Right,
around.
yeah.
But here's my favorite highlight. You decided to get cocky, and you said, triple the points. And we won. I just want to point out how competitive you are.
I will say that I actually said double the points.
You did.
Because,
Yes, yes,
because
yes.
I knew, because I wanted to be cruel, and I knew that if it was double the points, that there was such an infinite, tiny chance that you had to win that I didn't really have to sweat that out. I could be looking like I was generous, that I was nice, that I was like, you know what, give them a chance.
The good guy.
Right. But in the end, I knew you were going to lose. But then, all of a sudden, it turned into me tripling the
Yes,
points.
yes.
And I looked at my team, and I was like, oh,
I'm gonna.
crap.
That can't happen. Yeah, that's too funny.
And it just happened that, I mean, no offense, we were whooping y'all.
You were.
You were killing us.
No offense, you're right.
You were killing us, and we were like 2 outs at the bottom of the ninth,
Right,
and we
right.
came through there. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Right, yeah.
Now, Chloe, talk to you about your dad here. Like, he gets up early in the morning. Does he wake you up? Does he hey, you're like, Dad, go back to sleep, like on the weekends. What's it like with him getting up so early and going off to work in the morning?
With him going.
You got talking
Good,
to your
you
mic.
talk to the microphone.
You
Go
gotta
ahead.
talk to your mic.
With
Yeah, just like that.
Look at her face.
quiet.
Go ahead.
With him waking up in the morning, I have a nanny to get me to school, but sometimes I walk, so it's a little bit easier for me to get.
Right. So the
That's
nanny still
wonderful.
gets her right. So
That's great.
right, but she in the neighborhood they have walkers now too.
Yeah.
So she can walk a little bit early.
And
She
you're a
doesn't really
walking
like it.
district, right?
Right.
So it's
yeah,
perfect.
It's a
Yeah,
walking
right.
district.
That's
so,
awesome.
So either the nanny, she always gets her up, but either the nanny drives her to school or they walk. And when they walk, it's really, really early. Now, let me ask you, Chloe. I think I have perfected waking you up, correct?
A little,
A little. So you appreciate when I'm home and I get to wake you up, right?
yes.
Are you easy to wake up, Chloe? Or does your sister's saying no?
Not that much.
See, here's the thing, and I think that everyone has a different way that they need to be woken up.
Sure.
Yes.
And so the hint with Chloe, we pick out all of her clothes the night before, and then we'll go in about 10 minutes before something needs to happen, where she needs to get up, and I just go in and I say, Chloe, you need 10 more minutes, and I make sure that she either nods or gives me the thumbs
Gotcha.
up, and I'm
You
like,
need movement.
Right, I need
I
movement,
understand.
right, and all she needs is that notification
Gotcha.
of, in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to get
Yes.
up. Now if you roll in there and you try to wake her up and there's no notice that's going on,
Forget about it.
Woo!
She's missing school that day. Yeah, gotcha. My middle son's like that.
It's a
Oh,
hurricane.
Yeah. Yes.
it is a hurricane.
I love it.
of-
Well,
yeah.
Ron, we're going to actually talk to these boys who you've been
Okay.
helping out,
Yes.
but we're going to bring you back for 5 questions
Okay.
so we can get you guys out of here and you can eat.
Can I just say also my s'mores? We need help, okay?
Smiley
We do
s'mores.
need help.
Yeah,
We
my,
do
yeah,
need help.
yeah. My s'more, my flavor needs help.
We're expanding the contest because of that. Because I was like, Ron is a slam dunk, and
Right.
you've shared it. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't
Right.
get it. Felicia has some magic.
I mean that's a solid one. And
Yeah.
I mean, we walked in. My own daughter
Picked it.
got cookies and cream.
Oh, my
Right. I know, and I was like, "Oh, you want s'mores? I'll take cookies and cream with rainbow sprinkles."
You're like, stop it.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah.
You're right, you
you're
did.
It's a tough flavor, but here's the thing: you're not gonna be sorry with it.
Yeah.
You always go cookies and cream.
True. Yeah.
It's the beginning of the winter or of the summer. Just go with s'mores.
Yeah.
You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later.
That was
That's
the
all I'm
question
saying.
of the day.
Yeah.
He already answered it, so
Right.
that was
Right.
perfect.
Right.
So, okay, awesome. We're going to bring you back for a little bit of trivia.
Okay.
And then we'll thank you again, but we do
Awesome.
appreciate you as always, Ron.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Chloe.
guys.
And
Appreciate
where
it.
does everybody find you, follow you?
Normal places: Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yep.
So I maintain
And
a
you're
Snapchat.
at Ron Smiley, right?
Yep, Ron Smiley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Snapchat. I have no idea. I
hate
don't
Snapchat. I know.
understand Snapchat.
Same.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
The stories confuse me,
Yeah,
and then I'm on,
right,
and then I see
right.
myself.
I'm like, am I in the stories part? Am I
Right.
not
Right.
in the stories part?
Right.
Right.
Why is it all of a sudden news?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
there's like a map, and I'm like, whoa. All these people are just randomly on the map.
I know what you mean.
And then my kids will go, Dad, why didn't you save that? I go, what are you talking about? You
Right,
saved
I'm
it
like,
before you
and then I'm like, am I on this map?
Yeah.
Why am I
Yeah,
on this
right.
map? Am I always on this
That's so
map?
funny.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's
So-
All right, fair
Snapchat
enough.
help next coming
Help
up
Ron
next.
Smiley on
Right.
Snapchat.
Yeah. Then
All
I
right.
just find my oldest.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Look at her
yeah.
face. She's so
That's
annoyed
so
with
funny.
you right now.
Ron,
All
thank
right,
you so
we
much.
will bring you
Chloe,
right
thank
back.
you so
Thank
much.
you
All right, we're going
so
to talk
much.
to
All
the
right,
hockey
boys.
boys, right?
Come on
Should
in.
I step out?
No. You stand up and I'll slide down.
Okay.
We're gonna just. Or I'll stand up. No, we're gonna have you guys sit. No, you sit down. All of you sit. All at the same time. Here, you two stand right there. Just have to share mics. John and I will share this one. Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? Testing.
All right, we just had to adjust a smidgen because we have some of the members of the U16 USA team who are going for ball hockey to the Czech Republic this June. We're so proud of these boys. And they weren't able to do this when they were during the pandemic because it was the pandemic. So here we are, finally in 2023. They're all preparing. So welcome, boys. How's it going?
Oh, it's going very good.
Very good. Thanks for having us.
Oh, good answer. So we're going to chat with each of them. There are more members of the team. Not all of them could be here, obviously. But if you're just tuning in or you don't know, we're doing a fun contest that's called Send the Boys to the Czech Republic. And what is the unofficial ice cream flavor of the team U16 team going away? So we chose 3 great flavors, and you can actually donate $10 to each of the teams. Donate it according to which meteorologist you like the most. Donate it to whichever kid you want to support. Donate it to the flavor that sounds most appealing. Either way, you're helping them get there. I will tell you, Felicia Woody's team of Cookies and Cream is at almost $1,000 already. Give a round of applause for that team. Who's Cookies and Cream here? I forget.
Nate and Nikki.
Yeah. Are you cookie dough? Okay, cookie dough. All right, cool. So what that means is the 3 duds, Joey, Dominic, and Ethan, are on Ron's team. So he just gave a plea to bring it back up, which is the s'mores. And then Mary Hours is right in the middle with her cookie dough. So we'll keep the link up for another week so that we can keep this going and help the boys out. But in the meantime, we want to get to know the team. So Team Captain Renevec, if you could please start to introduce everybody.
All right, so going right to left, we have Ethan. My name's Dominic. This is John. That's Nate. That's Joey. And that is Nick.
Awesome. Good job, Dom.
Thanks.
So who wants to go first with a question? Ethan? Give Ethan the microphone.
All right.
Ethan, how long have you been playing ball hockey?
Well, I started when I was about 5 years old, so I'm coming up to 10 years now.
Okay. And what was it like when you found out that you made the team?
I was thrilled, especially coming from I didn't make the team the following year, and knowing that I worked hard in the off season, and making the team really made me thankful for everything.
That's awesome. Good answer. Pass it over to Dom. All right, Dominic. So what was it like for you? Because you sort of have grown up in this. Your brother has played. You've seen, your dad and I go over and cheer on the teams. What is it like for you to find out that you are a leader on this team and that your teammates found you to be a leader enough to be a captain?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was unreal, because, I get all these congratulations texts, and it just didn't seem real, It was just a cool experience.
Okay, pass it to Boomer. All right, Boomer, what is it like? You're all on different teams playing here in Pittsburgh. What's it like whenever you're playing for your home team, like Cranberry, and you guys are dominating, you're doing well, you're winning games, and then you play against these guys regularly, but now you have to band together and go over. What's that been like?
Well, obviously, when you're on your own team, you want to play to win. But when we come together, it's like a family. Everyone loves each other. Everyone gets along. And it's a really fun experience to be a part of.
Okay. Go ahead. Go right. Perfect. Nate, who wants to go next? Want to go? Okay. What is your name?
My name's Nate.
Nate. So what team do you play for now?
I play for the Cranberry Screaming Eagles.
Okay. What is it like getting ready to go? How do you feel a month before getting ready to go over there?
I feel very excited to showcase what my talent's like, because many people don't get this opportunity. So I'm going to take it to the peak and try my best.
Okay, very good answer. Introduce yourself.
Nikki Balana.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what is ball hockey for people who don't know. They know ice hockey, they know roller hockey, but they don't always understand what is ball hockey and how much it's grown.
Yeah, it's grown a lot since I've started. I think there were like 5 teams whenever I started. Now there's definitely a lot more. So, but it's just hockey, just running. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun, and I love it a lot.
Okay. Joey, introduce yourself.
I'm Joey Moore.
Joey Moore, what are you most excited about once you're there? What are you when you think about being in the Czech Republic, what comes to mind?
Probably either the food or just being there as a team and having fun and bonding together.
I love it. All right. So parents and viewers, thank you so much. These are some of the members of the U16 ball hockey team for Team USA going over to the Czech Republic. Boys, on the count of 3, I want you to say thank you, KDKA. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, KDKA.
Awesome. All right, you guys can scoot out and go get more people in here to donate. Cool. All right. We'll bring one chair up and bring them in. And then you guys can. Perfect.
down. Oh wait, scoot down one more. Oh yeah, here you go.
Me and you will share, John.
Okay.
Okay. So we thought it would be fun since it's the Mother's Day podcast of meteorologists. It's the Mother Nature because, guys, it's raining on the day that you're all here, which I find very comical. Yeah, exactly. He's not here, so it's all his fault. That's a good point. So we came up with a couple of questions that they need to kind of buzz in on. Do you know the questions, John Chamberlain?
I know. What's the buzzer?
Clap. Clap or slam the table because we do easy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready to start?
Lay it on me. Ron's like, I'm ready.
I'm not.
Okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Test your buzzers. Ron, Felicia, Mary, test your buzzer. All right. What are the 2 ingredients needed for a rainbow to form?
Sun and rain.
Whoa, Mary. She was yelling.
I don't know.
She didn't snap first.
Yeah. He did. All right.
Cheated.
So, all right, Ron, you get to go for it. Do for it. Go for it.
Sun and
Still my answer.
Yeah, moisture, some type of rain, and the sun shining through it.
What? Water and sunshine is the acceptable answer. Yes, sir. All right. Round number 2. How many points does a snowflake have? Oh, Mary got in there. 6 it is. 6 it is.
He was talking, so I didn't hear.
Right. He didn't even get out. I mean,
I'm a psycho.
Okay.
All right, ready?
You wouldn't have
I have a feeling.
You wouldn't have got. Yeah.
You have to wait until the question.
I think that was.
But I predict the future, so I can
She
predict
got
the
it.
question.
Fair.
No one else would have gotten that.
I think
as
it's
fast
fair.
as she
All right,
did.
ready?
That was impressive.
What type of weather is hotter than the surface of the sun?
Lightning.
Lightning. Mary Hours. Listen.
I was gonna say, so we're not blurting out the answers.
Sorry.
I will say lightning's not a type of weather.
I don't know.
but,
I just thought of something really hot.
It's a weather phenomenon.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Weather
all right.
phenomenon.
I'll get that. Like I was
Ready?
thinking.
Here we go.
But, yeah. Okay.
Mary, Felicia, let's make sure your buzzer works. Let's just. Okay. All right.
And
Here we
I'm
go.
using my
All
right
ready?
hand, and I'm a lefty.
What is the name of the famous movie about a tornado?
Twister.
What?
Did I get that?
That's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Tracy says Ron got it.
But the question wasn't finished yet.
We did. We got it right there. She said it.
All right. What is the Pittsburgh known blizzard that affected St. Patty's Day? What year?
I got it right. 1993.
What is anybody actually keeping score? Or we just know Mary's is crushing
I'm
everybody.
I think that nobody's keeping an eye on my
3 and
hand.
2.
All right.
3 and
Yeah.
2.
All right. Is that it? I think we're at the end.
Oh my God.
All right.
I wanted to throw this mic up in the air, but
I
I'm
know.
not. I don't want to break
I couldn't hear like 2 of the questions.
That's okay.
They are technical.
Well, maybe you should get hearing aids. I don't know. No, I'm
I
kidding.
know next time I'm just going to go like this.
Yes.
While you guys are talking.
Yeah. It slammed like a nun
got
to
it.
it. Mr. Chamberlain.
I
Mary,
won
Mary
that,
got Mary
and-
got all the trick questions.
And
there.
she's winning the cookies and creams, so
You know
that's
what?
right.
it's fine.
That's the more important.
I had to
So,
win something.
I'm just
Ron-
winning in life. I don't
Ron,
know.
Mary, Felicia, tell everybody we're on Facebook Live now, and during the podcast, this is still going on all week. Ron, why should they vote? What is your ice cream, and why should they vote for you?
Mine's Smiley S'mores.
Okay.
And well, first off, the other 2 flavors you can get anywhere. Smiley S'mores you can only get here at Millie's.
Look at Ron.
So
Look at Ron.
I mean, I just want to. I mean, that's the first thing I want to say.
All right.
And you're on my team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, you know, it's one of those flavors you can't get anywhere else. And when you taste it, it's so good and so unique. It might not be just number 1 on your radar right now, but you'll thank me once you get it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
it's really kind of.
Felicia, I saw the votes coming in, and you were leading the pack from the very beginning there. So tell everybody why you.
I mean, I think the votes speak for itself that when something's an original, you don't mess with the original. And there's a reason that every place has it. It's because everyone wants it, no matter where they go.
I got you. And Mary, throw it in here. Why should they pick yours? What is it?
It's cookies. See, here I go saying cookies and cream. That's what my husband got.
so
Because
she's
my
already
husband got
supporting.
that as a milkshake. Mine is cookie dough. And because it's good, but also if my flavor wins, I will be back here with somebody. Who is it going to be?
Whoever we pick as a raffle, one of you, whoever
raffles.
donated.
And whoever donates. And if I win, so come on, let's donate. We'll do a TikTok here.
And you have it till Friday, right, Rachel? Where do they donate?
You can go on the YaJagoff website. It's send them to check, and you can click which one. There's 3 different PayPal set up. You can pick which one you want. You guys, we love you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for being here. KDKA! You guys are the best.
Bye, guys.
And we're going to bring up Luke one more time.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Luke and Anthony, our musicians, are going to close us out. As they get ready to close us out, we're going to say thank you to everybody. First of all, thank you. You guys come on in whenever you're ready. We're going to say thank you to Nicole from Millie's Ice Cream here. Well, all of Millie's Ice Cream, but Nicole, who has the Wexford branch. And right here in the Pines.
Wexford.
Yep. And we're going to say thank you again. Really, really thank you to Ron, Mary, and Felicia, who just
Such good sports.
jumped in on this, a month and a half ago and started to do this.
Yeah, they were in and they shared it. They're just good sports, and we appreciate them. And we appreciate some good music. Luke, welcome back.
Hey, it was a long time no see. What you guys been doing?
So listen, we understand you took a little break. You were kind of figuring out your bands. Now you're back. You're on the scene. You're performing all kinds of places.
Every weekend.
Yeah. What you said you describe it as like indie rock, right?
Indie rock, but we also do some other things. Me and Anthony play in the 80s metalcore group called 18 at Heart. We do full costume, leather pants, fishnet sleeves, wig, eyeliner, the whole 9 yards. It's crazy.
Tell her the story about getting pulled over.
Yeah, I actually got pulled over in an 80s costume. I got
Stop
pulled
it.
over with black hair and fishnet sleeves.
Did you give a different
and everything.
identity because you could?
No, I should have. That would have been the thing to do. He asked me. He's like, are you coming from a gig? I was like, oh no, I'm just trying to hunt for size. This is my night mischief outfit. Like, you didn't know. This is my.
That is so funny.
So yeah, we play. Him and me both play in that band, 18 at Heart. It's just fun. I think having something outside your 9 to 5 just gives you that sense of purpose. Life doesn't look so bleak when you're doing something you love. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And Anthony, you're the quiet acoustic guitar
We gotta get
player.
used.
So tell us a little bit about. There you go. So just tell us a little bit about how you guys hooked up. You were having a beer. You guys were in other bands. How did you and Luke hook up?
Well, he messaged me on Facebook one day because we had a mutual friend.
Okay.
And he was looking to start a band. So
okay.
I just got a message out of the blue one day.
Nice.
And,
nice.
you know.
Nice. And is your favorite part what you're doing here for the indie kind of rock, or do you like the 80s? Do you like to escape to the 80s?
I love it all.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to heavy metal, so I love playing the heavy metal stuff.
Okay.
But it's nice to have two completely different styles.
Yeah.
Because I like it all, but makes you a better musician, listening to all kinds of different music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
About me. What's something you can tell these people about me that not a lot of people know?
I love it.
It's just interesting. Like he's known me for years.
yeah,
so
yeah.
what's like a funny story you could tell these people about me? You've known me for 3 years. You got anything on the cuff?
That he got pulled over?
Probably that
In
was funny.
costume?
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a bunch.
Maybe
off the top of my head.
What one do you have about Anthony?
He got attacked by a swarm of bees at a winery we were playing. He was losing his shit. Remember Bellaterra? You were losing your shit.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
The bees started attacking. Like
Yeah,
you
the
can see
bees.
in the video. He's like
Yeah.
this in the video. He's like doing this. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
they were coming around, and I was. And I think that happened somewhere else too. Actually, outdoor gigs.
He's very scared of insects. He's super scared of insects, bugs, bees, anything. He'll just jump.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Am I allowed to swear on here? I probably should have asked you
You're
that.
fine.
Our editor, Johnny and Monica, they'll figure it out. They'll know where you are. But, all right, so.
What song is next up?
Yeah.
Okay. So next song we're going to play for you is called Mr. Hollywood. It's the title track off our release that happened last month. There's usually like a keyboard intro. The song's really about, and we see this a lot just by being in the scene, people that, like musicians that sell themselves a little too early. Like they go to open mic night and they're like the choreographer. Like, I want this, I want my monitor like this, giving the host a headache. And I got the idea for the song because I was sitting at a bar watching another artist do this one night. I thought, this guy, I think he is Mr. Hollywood. And then I started saying it in my head more, and then the lyrics just came out and we wrote this song. So.
Okay, fair enough.
I love it.
Where does everybody find you, follow you, all that good stuff?
Grab us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just type Weltz. It's WELTZ. The website is weltz.bandzoogle.com. We have merchandise on our website now. We have shopping bags. We have flash drives, USB flash drives of the record now. So that's up on our store and everything. So, yeah, the websites and the socials.
Nice.
Love
Well,
it.
I have to tell you, thank you so much for coming to this particular podcast. They've never been this crazy.
Never.
So you guys are
Yeah.
standing in the corner of an ice cream shop.
Yes.
Can't get any more glorious of a career than that. Right?
Exactly. Ice cream for breakfast and then rock and roll
We'll
tonight.
take it.
We
All
actually
right.
have a show
We'll
tonight,
take
9
it.
o'clock.
All right. Yeah. And our question of the day is what's
What's the latest scoop that you got? What's like scoop that you just found out about?
the tea, the dish?
I'll be honest, you mean ice? You talking ice cream, right?
No,
Obviously.
just information.
like the
The latest
scuttlebutt.
scoop.
The latest scoop, Avenged Sevenfold's come out with a new record
I
this
knew
year.
it. I knew
And
you are on
me and
point.
Anthony are thinking about going down to Nashville and taking a trip in September.
Oh,
And,
man, you have to update us on that. Like
Yeah.
call into our radio station or something when you're doing that.
Yeah, we'd like to go out and maybe try some open mics together, see what we could do, just out of
Okay.
state, go reach out a little bit.
Well, keep
All
us in on the short phone call away for that. All right.
Awesome.
So here you guys, one more time, where do they find you guys online?
Welts.bandzuka.com or Spotify and other streaming
Got
platforms.
it. As we get ready, we're going to just say thank you again to Nicole from Millie's. Thank you to all the boys. Good luck to the boys in the Czech Republic. Thank you to all the weather folks from KDKA TV. And have at it, dudes. Here we go.
Yep.
People keep on blinding me. Hesitation's like a seed. Frustration's killing me, and now it shows. People come from near and far. Some movies, some in cars. Full of hopes and dreams along a far drive to you. If you say I'm Mr. Hollywood, I'm Mr. Hollywood. Sorry. Well, I'm Mr. Hollywood. I'm Mr. Hollywood. Build it up just to tear it down. Roll it down, won't make a sound. Pull me over, set me free. Makes the call. Haircut won't be fast. Always first and never last. Stuck in the future and the past, and now the show. And you say I'm Mr. Hollywood. Ooh, I'm Mr. Hollywood. I'm Mr. Hollywood. I'm Mr. Hollywood. Ah, yeah. Hollywood. Oh!
This is when we have a really wicked guitar solo.
I'm ready to jump in and sing with you at this point. I'm feeling it.
Get into it.
People keep on blinding me. Hesitation's like a seed. Oh, frustration's killing me. And now it shows. People come from near and far. Some movies, some in cars. Full of hopes and dreams along the far drive to you. And you say I'm Mr. Hollywood. Ooh, I'm Mr. Hollywood. I'm Mr. Hollywood. Ooh, Mr. Hollywood. Hollywood.
Dude,
that was awesome.
I feel like I'm sitting next to Adam Levine. All right, guys. Have a good Saturday. We appreciate it. Make sure you come to Millie's Ice Cream Wexford for the rest of the day till 9 o'clock tonight so that the